Hi, welcome back. Dr. Mike here again. So in the last video, right, we learned that when we blame, okay, we are holding someone else or something else responsible to fix my own emotional upset, okay? But we also learned that really we created our own emotional upset by our unconscious, conscious and unconscious thoughts and judgments about what's happening. So what happens is, when we look for someone else or something else to fix my emotional well-being, we unwittingly, give our personal power, we give our own power away to these other people and other things, right? And we therefore render ourselves helpless and incapable of actually resolving the conflict. And that's the problem with blame. Okay, that's the horrible problem with blame. I'm going to say it again, is that when I blame and when I'm holding something else, when I give something else power and control over me, over my emotional well-being, right, a person or a situation or whatever, then unknowingly, unwittingly, I give my power away, right, to that person. And I become incapable, unable to resolve the problem because the solution is not with me, it's with them. Okay? And I can't control people. And we'll talk about that. So now we're trapped, right? We become a victim to other people and other circumstances because they control our emotional well-being. Because we think that they are in control, right? And they have power over us, right? In an instant, in a heartbeat, and this all happens in a millisecond, we get scared and frightened inside. We get upset. Whether you feel the fear, it doesn't matter. Whether you feel the emotions, doesn't matter. But internally, okay, this is what human beings do because it feels like we're trapped and a victim to things. So we immediately feel like, so therefore, in an instant, we feel like, therefore, that we have to get in control of them, right? Or the situation. We have to take control, right? So that we don't get hurt and we don't have emotional upset anymore. We feel that we must protect ourselves, right, from these people and things, right, that are hurting us. We become guarded and defensive, right? We might even go on the attack, right? We become controlling and try to control them or the situation or ourselves with anger and hostility or being very passive or being passive aggressive, right? We even try to control the conversation, right? Wait a minute, wait, don't let you talk, I'm going to talk. We try to control the words. Don't say that to me, you shouldn't say this to me. And really, we're just trying to get control because we feel like somebody's hurting us emotionally when actually the truth is that's not happening, right? And the other person senses all this, and they might even be doing the same thing to us, right? To me. But the other person senses all this, and the conflict and stress just keeps growing and growing and growing. Okay, in this whole thing, we lose connection with ourselves, right? We lose connection to what's important to us, and we lose connection with who we really are, with our deepest values and ethics, right? We become a person who's filled with upset and anger and frustration and sadness and hurt, guilt, anger, and shame, okay? And not only do we lose connection with ourselves, but we also lose connection with the other person, right? We lose connection with spirit. We lose connection with the natural peace and health and love and happiness that's all around us, that's naturally all around us all the time. So then what happens is the emotional upset, anger, fear, guilt, shame, all the things that we're talking about, all these negative emotions keep piling up in our lives. All right, we start to become more and more helpless, anxious, depressed, and we can even become numb and uncaring. I don't care, whatever, do whatever, right? We start neglecting ourselves, okay, not taking care of ourselves and loving ourselves like is right to do, okay? And it just keeps getting worse and worse, and we become resigned eventually, and we just manage the best we can. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to start to escape this trap of stress and conflict, all right, and returning to, and a process to return to deep, fulfilling peace and self-empowerment. So, okay, so watch out for the next video. It's going to be coming to you soon, all right, and we're going to tie this all together, and I hope you're getting some out of this. All right, God bless.